Hello, here Al Nilein News as we cover the breaking news from Sudan.
Save the Children delivers first vaccine shipment to South Kordofan in nearly 3 years. In a major breakthrough for humanitarian relief, Save the Children has announced the arrival of the first vaccine shipment to Sudan's South Kordofan state in nearly 3 years. The delivery is set to reinstate life-saving immunization services for children and communities long cut off from essential medical supplies due to conflict and prolonged blockades. Over the weekend, 2 trucks carrying 18 metric tons of 11 essential routine vaccines reached Kadugli, the state capital. South Kordofan has been largely inaccessible to medical and humanitarian convoys since July 2023 because of Rapid Support Forces' war against Sudanese army and government. The resulting siege left thousands of children vulnerable to preventable diseases at a time when surging malnutrition and mass displacement significantly weakened their immune systems. Save the Children described the delivery as a pivotal step towards stabilizing health services in the region. Officials estimate that over 24,500 children are scheduled to receive routine vaccinations this year, while approximately 6,000 women will receive tetanus shots. The initiative funded by Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance, is being implemented in coordination with the government of Sudan Ministry of Health, UNICEF, and other humanitarian partners. Dr. Bashir Kamaluddin, Director of Health and Nutrition for Save the Children in Sudan, emphasized the urgency of the mission. Vaccines are among the simplest and most effective tools for preventing child mortality. This distribution represents a significant milestone for thousands of children and mothers who have endured months without food or basic health services, conditions that put their lives at grave risk. Save the Children and its partners are now focused on strengthening routine immunization systems and identifying zero-dose children who missed vaccinations during the blockade. Operating in Sudan since 1983, Save the Children remains one of the largest international NGOs in the country, providing critical support to families affected by conflict, displacement, and extreme hunger. British lawyers to sue RSF and a wealthy Gulf country over Sudan. The Sudanese Bar Association announces a UK legal delegation will file lawsuits against a wealthy Gulf country and RSF leaders in British courts seeking compensation for war crimes. The legal action seeks strict accountability and massive reparations for alleged war crimes, signaling that the brutal battle for Sudan is moving from the devastated streets of Khartoum into the high-stakes courtrooms of London. This development represents a critical shift from diplomatic rhetoric to actionable, punitive financial and criminal liability for state sponsors of proxy warfare in Africa. The core objective of these impending lawsuits is to relentlessly target the global financial and political assets of the RSF and its alleged international state sponsors. According to verified statements from the Sudanese Bar Association, the coordinated legal action will directly name the wealthy Gulf country, aggressively accusing the nation of continuously arming, funding, and providing critical logistical cover for the RSF militias. This legal confrontation does not occur in a vacuum. Its geopolitical tremors will be felt sharply across East Africa, particularly in the Republic of Kenya. As a regional economic hub and a leading player in the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, IGAD, Kenya has invested significant political capital in mediating the Sudanese crisis. President William Ruto has previously navigated intense diplomatic friction with Sudanese leadership, making Kenya's current position a delicate balancing act. If British courts begin officially issuing indictments or freezing sovereign assets, it will place unprecedented pressure on East African nations to comply with international sanctions. Kenyan financial institutions serving as a major banking hub for the region may be required to rigorously audit accounts to ensure they are not inadvertently shielding illicit funds linked to the militia or its state sponsors. RSF drone strike hits power plant, plunging Sudan's El Ubaid into darkness. A drone strike launched by the Rapid Support Forces targeted a major power plant on Tuesday, causing a total blackout in El Obeid, the strategic capital of Sudan's North Kordofan state. The attack, which occurred in the early hours of the morning, ignited a massive fire at the facility. A senior official from the state-owned electricity company, speaking on condition of anonymity as they were not authorized to brief the media, confirmed the strike. An RSF drone bombed the city's power generation station early this morning, causing a significant fire and disrupting the grid, the official stated. El Obeid is the largest city in the Kordofan region and has become one of the fiercest battlegrounds in the ongoing conflict between the RSF militia and the Sudanese armed forces, which erupted in April 2023. Residents reported being jolted awake by the sound of the explosion. "I heard a massive blast at 2 a.m. and then saw flames rising from the direction of the station," Awad Ali, a local resident, told AFP. The city of El Obeid holds immense strategic importance as the capital of North Kordofan sits at a vital crossroads linking the RSF-controlled Darfur region in the west to the SAF-held eastern territories, including the embattled capital of Khartoum. The disruption of power in such a critical hub further exacerbates the humanitarian crisis in the region, affecting hospitals, water pumping stations, and basic telecommunications for hundreds of thousands of civilians caught in the crossfire.